Good morning, eighth graders. So this is the second thing I want you to work on today. The first thing I wanted you to do in the Monday folder was that questionnaire and just adding a few things to Chrome. So if you need any help with this questionnaire, let me know. And if you haven't already filled it out, please go do that quick. So when you click on these parts of speech notes, this is what should pop up. So this is an optional video for you if you want me to walk you through each of these slides. And if you don't, you can just read the directions and do it on your own. So you do not have to watch this video if you don't want to. So first thing, we're looking at 5 types of nouns. These should be somewhat familiar from 7th grade. So we have proper nouns. Proper nouns name a particular person, place, thing, or idea. For example, Washington, D.C. Other examples would be Centennial Middle School. Me, Miss Johnson. You, whatever your name is, and so on and so on. So your goal is to add 3 more to each box. So you can take the ones I'm adding, or you can add your own. Next one is common nouns. And they are just the opposite of proper nouns. So any noun that does not name a particular person, place, thing, or idea. So a town would be an example of a common noun for Washington, D.C. For Centennial Middle School, that would be just school. For Miss Johnson, it would be a teacher. So each of these is an example of a common noun of these. Concrete nouns are something you can physically touch or see, so anything tactile. So a tree, a table, a window, other things like that. Abstract nouns are ideas, qualities, or characteristics. So sportsmanship, love, enthusiasm. What are some other ones? Bravery, fear, things like that. So things that we can feel. And then the last one is collective nouns. So they name a group or a collection of persons, animals, things, etc. So a band, a flock, a bouquet. What I want you to notice about all these words is they don't have S's at the end. So it's not like, so in a flock, there would be birds. So birds is not a collective noun because that's plural. So plural nouns and collective nouns are different. So for example, flock, bouquet, squad is a good example. A bunch. So anything that names a group of things that have a bunch of little things in them. So just add your words there. Next one is highlight all of the nouns in each sentence. So the football team is one thing, and the highlight is this little marker up here. Decided to celebrate its victory. And to highlight a single word, you can just double click on it by eating pizza at the Pizza Shack. So all of those words are person, place, things, or ideas. For number 2, the teacher asked the students to sit in their seats and work on the assignment. So those are all person, place, thing, or idea. So this slide and this slide have the same direction, so I'm not going to go through this one. Next one, fill the empty boxes with an example of the correct type of noun. So we're looking for proper nouns. So I already did a few examples here. Sour Patch Kids are a specific kind of candy. The word candy is an example of a common noun. A concrete noun is chocolate, so that's something you can touch. An abstract noun is love, so something you can feel. And then a collective noun is bunch. So just fill in another 3 examples for each kind of noun. If you get to this slide, so there's a bunch of monsters on this slideshow that you can make, and all of them are just made with these little guys. So if you want to make your own monster, You sure can. And if you don't want to do this slide, that's okay too. So next slide, highlight the collective noun. So was the band rehearsing? So we're looking for the noun that encompasses other things with inside it. So band is a flock of pigeons coming, flock. And just keep going through those. This slide is the same thing, looking for collective nouns. This side says highlight the proper nouns yellow and highlight the common nouns green. So just read through each sentence. Many tourists believe that San Francisco is the most exciting city in America. And just keep going through the whole paragraph like that. And then last slide you need to do, click and drag the abstract nouns to the abstract noun box. So right here. And the concrete nouns to the concrete noun box. So starting over on the left is toothbrush an abstract or a concrete noun. So you would just click and drag toothbrush to the concrete noun box. And then guilt is an abstract noun. So just keep clicking and dragging these words over and then do this side. And then you're going to go back to Schoology. So submit this slideshow on Schoology when you're done. So to do that, you close this slideshow itself. Go back to Schoology. You should have the parts of speech notes, nouns open. And then you should have a submit button somewhere. And if you can't find it here, just let me know. So that is it for parts of speech notes. Log out of the Google Meet if you have any questions.